Is this war between Russia and Ukraine a new one or a resurfacing one? Let's look at the cold, hard facts and find out where Russia, the United States, Ukraine, and even China stand when it comes to this battle. Let's start at the beginning. The founding of the area we now call Ukraine. The year is 1917 and the month is March. During this month, the Russian Empire, which controlled Ukraine, just collapsed on itself. Because of this, the Ukraine leaders got together only 8 months later in November and created the Ukrainian People's Republic. Only a month later, they changed the name to the Ukrainian People's Republic of Soviets and proclaimed itself in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. Numerous military conflicts between Russia and other countries ended with the establishment of the Soviet power and the formation of the Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic, which occupied most of the territory of today's Ukraine. During World War I, in December of 1922, the Ukrainian SSR became one of the founding states of the Soviet Union. Of course, Russia was the biggest country in the group. What's the takeaway from this? It's the fact that from 1922 all the way up to 1991, Ukraine was in some way part of Russia. Putin looks at Ukraine like an ally, and he wants them to appreciate Russia for what it is. But that isn't reality, and he knows this. But some sources say that Russia didn't mind joining NATO at some point in 1954. But Putin, the current leader, was not the leader in 1954. The leader at the time was Nikita, and I'm going to just butcher his last name, but here it is on screen. He was a leader of the Soviet Union from 1953 to 1964. So why did Nikita offer to join NATO? That was because it would be a, quote, promotion of universal peace. But this offer didn't stand with the West because they rejected the offer to join. So how does this have to do with today? A lot of people say that Putin is, quote, stuck in the past. So let's jump right to 1992, the exact year that the USSR collapsed. Act 3. If Ukraine is an independent nation, why does Russia have their eyes on them? Russia has its eyes on Ukraine because of a number of different factors, and these reasons are harder to pinpoint than you think. So these are the reasons I found so far. Russia has asked Ukraine to get rid of 12 biolabs because of the potential dangers that these biolabs represent to the Russian people. These biolabs are owned and operated by the United States of America since 2009. You can check the source right here. A lot of people are saying this is misinformation, but I don't know how this is misinformation.
A USA Today network investigation found hundreds of accidents have happened at labs nationwide, with little or no public disclosure.
Reason number 3, some people think that Russia is trying to prevent the New World Order, and that Ukraine is secretly aiding the United States and others in doing this. And number 4, others are saying that if the United States really wanted to help the Ukrainian people, then they would have did more already, rather than just simply putting sanctions on Russia, which we all know do nothing and have never did anything. Even our own government admits that here and here.
Let's get something straight. You remember, if you covered me from the very beginning, I did not say that, in fact, the sanctions would deter him. Sanctions never deter.
And lastly, Ukraine has lots of natural resources which Russia can use for its self-gain. Thank you all for watching, and have a great one.